Hello and welcome back. While discussing about the cytoplasm in my last video, I told you about the cell organelles, right? Now we'll discuss about the cell organelles one by one. In this video, I'll be discussing about the endoplasmic reticulum, the ribosomes, and the Golgi apparatus. Endoplasmic reticulum. Now, endoplasmic reticulum is a network of membranes inside a cell through which proteins and other molecules move. We have two types of endoplasmic reticulum, rough and smooth. The rough endoplasmic reticulum have closed fluid-filled sac which are called cisternae, and they have ribosomes attached on its surface. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum are made of vesicles and tubules, and they do not have ribosomes on their surface. Now in this diagram you see the rough endoplasmic reticulum are flat sac-like structures. They have ribosomes on their surface, whereas the smooth endoplasmic reticulum are tubules and vesicles. And the endoplasmic reticulum is situated near the nucleus, and here you see it is connected to the nucleus. You can also see here that the membrane of the endoplasmic reticulum remains continuous with the plasma membrane, nuclear membrane, and the membrane of the Golgi apparatus. At one end, it is connected to the outer membrane of the nucleus, see here, and extend across the cell to the plasma membrane. The cavity of the endoplasmic reticulum is well developed and acts as a passage for the secretory products. That means they act as a pathway. Now we come to the functions of the endoplasmic reticulum. It forms the supporting framework. See, it is extended from the nucleus to the cell membrane. Right, so it forms a supporting framework. It provides a pathway. You have seen the pathway? It provides a pathway for distribution of nuclear material from one cell to another. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is involved in membrane biogenesis. It manufactures membranes and also secretory proteins. The ribosomes attached to the rough endoplasmic reticulum synthesize proteins, which are then transported by the rough endoplasmic reticulum. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum is associated with the synthesis of lipids and carbohydrates. So these are basically the functions of the endoplasmic reticulum. Next is the ribosomes. So we have studied that the ribosomes are attached on the surface of the rough endoplasmic reticulum. They are made of RNA and protein, and they are the site for protein synthesis in the cell. The ribosomes are specialized cell organelles that are found in both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. They are non-bound by any kind of membrane. Ribosomes are found free in the cytoplasm and also on the surface of the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Look here, you can see the ribosomes on the surface of the endoplasmic reticulum, as well as you can see them lying freely in the cytoplasm. Now from the diagram itself, you can make out that the ribosomes are the smallest cell organelles. They are composed of two subunits, a large subunit and a smaller one. These subunits are synthesized by the nucleolus. So ribosomes are the sites of protein synthesis, and all the proteins coded by the nuclear DNA are synthesized in the ribosomes. The next is Golgi apparatus. It is the organelle in the eukaryotic organism that moves molecules from the endoplasmic reticulum to their destination. And it not only moves the molecules, but it also modifies the products of the endoplasmic reticulum to their final form. In animal cells, it exists as an extensive network near the nucleus. And in plant cells, it exists as freely distributed dictyosomes. The Golgi apparatus consists of membrane-bound, fluid-filled vesicles, vacuoles, and flattened sac-like cisternae. And these cisternae, they are arranged in stacks of parallel rows, and they are arranged in such a way that they look like an extensive network. You can see in the diagram how they are arranged in parallel rows. The cisternae are formed at one end of the stack called the cis face. This is the cis phase where the cisternae are formed. These cisternae are budded off as vesicles at the other phase. This phase is called the trans phase. See here, at the trans phase, the cisternae are budded out as vesicles. Proteins and lipids from the endoplasmic reticulum enter the Golgi apparatus at its cis phase and exit at its trans phase. That means that the proteins and lipids are modified and then packed in vesicles and then sent out at the trans phase. Now we come to the functions of the Golgi apparatus. So they are involved in the synthesis of cell wall, plasma membrane and lysosomes, and they produce the vacuoles which contain cellular secretions like enzymes, proteins, cellulose, etc. The Golgi apparatus acts as a courier service. What does it do? It is responsible for transporting, modifying, packaging proteins and lipids into vesicles and then delivery to the targeted destinations. That's all for today. I'll discuss about more cell organelles in my next video. Till then, stay safe. Do like and share my video and subscribe to my channel by clicking on the bell icon. Thank you.